comes to us from the state of Wisconsin. I love her so much. Holy shit. I made the mistake of saying a state name. You're gonna love her too. One of my absolute favorites. Give it for Sasha Roster!
Alcoholics, is that what's going on? Oh, is this Wisconsin over here?
Yeah.
Hi. Well, I'm pregnant, so I'm drinking for 2 now. So on purpose and everything. Yeah. So no, I actually knocked up. I'm about 6 months pregnant, and I just doing a bit for the Wisconsin Alcoholics. And when I found out I was pregnant, I go to the ultrasound technician. She let me know that the egg that got fertilized came from my right ovary. And I was like, does that mean the kid's going to be Republican? I guess that means I got to keep it. We're a little pro-lifer in here. On the topic of republicanism and pregnancy, do we know who Lauren Boebert is? I don't know if you know who Lauren Boebert is. Okay. I just want to be like, yes. Okay. She is my favorite Republican. You gotta have one. There's so many great ones to pick. I also love Alex Jones because he'll rip off the shirt and just start screaming. We love that. If you guys don't know about Lauren Boebert, here's some fun facts about her. Number one, she had a gun-themed restaurant get shut down for giving everybody explosive diarrhea. We love that. What a queen. Women supporting women. Anyway, so I love her, but she's quoted as saying one time that she never used birth control because she just figured that raising kids would be cheaper. Interesting perspective, but bitch, anal is free. Get it together, Lauren. But I've been having to change my wardrobe up a bit. I wear a lot of baggy clothes, but I'm finally starting to kind of like push it to the limit. I have to buy new clothes. Went to the maternity wear section. Ugliest shit I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. And you see how I dress. I look like I named my tractor Eleanor Roosevelt. I am not a fashion icon, but the maternity clothing is kind of like, hey, do you feel bloated and shitty? We'll make it worse. Not for me. I had to find a different department for my pregnancy clothing, and I found out that the place I like is men's athleisure. Yeah. Turns out men's athleisure is for men who are shaped like pregnant women. It's perfect for me. And I love looking at myself in the mirror, just like 6 months pregnant, being like, oh, I have a dad bod. Ridiculous. You know, so a lot of people are sometimes they're surprised that I'm pregnant because they're like, we thought you were gay. How did you do that? I look like Velma and Shaggy made a lesbian. I'm not gay, but I am queer, definitely queer, because while I'm basically a straight woman, I do also hate astrology, and I eat terrible pussy. So I'm also a straight man. That's how that works. Wow, a minor applause break for being bad at eating pussy. That's not gay, sorry. Well, gotta know where your strengths lie. My heart's just not in it. But if you guys want to have an explanation for what the fuck is going on here, how this ended up being straight. So I have this condition called polycystic ovarian syndrome. Do we know about this? Everybody? Okay, a few people have. So I'll explain what that means. It just means that I make enormous amounts of testosterone. Yeah, that's why my voice sounds like a 14-year-old boy's. And it's also why I love Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. And some people are like, you have really bad taste. And I'm like, it's a medical issue. It's in my mind chart. And I make a lot of testosterone. And I also make a lot of estrogen, so I get the honk-honks. But, I can get pregnant. But the fun thing about the testosterone, I make so much that I can grow a full beard, you guys. Yes, thank you. Another applause break for that. And I'm not talking about, do I have a few hairs on my chin? I'm talking like ZZ Top, okay? So, very serious situation. It's very thick. I spend hours hours and hours of my life, probably years at this point, just plucking hairs out of my face. So I realized I have an opportunity coming up ahead of me for election season. Because in about a month, I'm going to be 7 months pregnant, pretty obviously pregnant, and I could potentially grow out a very full, illustrious beard. And I feel like, in this transphobic climate that we currently live in, with me around election season looking like pregnant Gimli, conservatives are going to be looking at me like, should abortion be legal? Maybe it should be mandatory. We an abortion crowd here tonight? Who here's been aborted? Oh, not a one. Very surprising. They never get to represent themselves. Well, I'll tell you a little bit more about me. So, I'm a hater. We got any haters here tonight? How do you? I'm a hater. I'm trying to figure out what to name my child. Because I'm a hater, I hate most names. They suck. And it's hard to think of something that's like unique enough that the person doesn't feel like they're just, one of the 8 million Jasons or Britneys that exist, or Braytons or Cadens or Maidens, I don't know. But I also don't want something that's so weird that it's like, what fucking dumb washed-up celebrity thought they should name you kumquat, So I just want something that's like in that sweet spot. Trying to figure out rules for names. And a lot of foods are actually okay, like olive, clementine, perfectly acceptable names. But you can't name your kid soup. Yeah, I can't figure it out. But one thing I am not looking forward to about being a parent is hanging out with other new parents. Because they do this really annoying thing. I feel like a lot of new parents, they read into everything their kids do way too much. I have this friend, she's got a new baby, and the baby's playing with Legos. My friend's like, oh, he's going to be an architect. I'm like, settle down, bitch. He's 6 months old. All right. He's eating the Legos. But I'm using this logic, right? If a baby ever grabs my tit without warning, I'll be like, oh, he's going to be a movie producer. And if he's real ambitious, he can run for president. Politics stuff tonight. We love it. So I have had a little bit of practice hanging out with children. I have 3 half-nephews. 1.5 nephews for math nerds. And my nephews are great. My sister, she's a psychiatrist, and she raised her boys in San Francisco. And she wanted to make sure they knew how to identify when people are high and what they're high on, because San Francisco is wild. So I was visiting the nephews one weekend. They're outside playing handball, and this lady comes by. And she was like, hey, looks like you both are having a fun time. And all at the same moment, my nephews were like, that's ketamine. And they were right. I was on ketamine. So you all can probably tell by my haircut that I am a cat person. You are what you eat. You're eating the cats. Anyways. I eat pussy. You know how good I am at that. No, I definitely prefer the fellatio. Any fans? Nice. I enjoy that. Here's one thing I don't like, though. I don't like when guys try to ask me questions when I'm sucking their dick. They'll be like, ooh, do you like that? And I'm like, dude, I'm busy. She's busy. And for those of you who may not have had this experience, it's kind of like when you go to the dentist, right? And the dentist starts asking you questions